And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Green Bay Packers. 2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. Now they can't bring him down. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. It's the rookie from Oklahoma. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. This defense for the Niners, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times to interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
You look at this Niner defense. This unit currently 7th in the NFL, Charles, in stopping the run.
They've established themselves as a top 10 run-stopping unit in the NFL here in the early going. All signs point to me towards them continuing that throughout the season. They look pretty good, pretty darn cohesive to me.
And all of that, nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. Fielded at about the 28. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
At their own 32-yard line.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10. At about the 32. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Purdy. Quick throw here, that's complete. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Oh, good move. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They go play action here. Purdy. That is caught. Downfield is Pearsall. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for the Niners. 41 yards. Here we go now on first and goal.
First and goal, San Francisco.
Here's Purdy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. He stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
McCaffrey is in. Touchdown 49ers. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end and come right down the field and score on the other.
And that's a great example of leaning on each other and building a little momentum that way. How about the defense forcing the punt, turns it over to the offense with confidence, and they take it downfield and score.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And running with power here. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
Here we go. Here we go. Black 52 Blues. Cut.
Love looking to throw it. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now he's going to step up and run. Well, he almost did that himself, but it looks like he's about a foot or two short. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still fourth down.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own. But as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you. And if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front seven can get him down.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on fourth down.
Check mega. Go pink. Ready?
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Throwing here, Purdy. Throw over the middle, pulled in here by Farrell. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's second down. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers! Christian McCaffrey with a milestone career touchdown number 100. joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now Moody for the PAT. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And only able to get two here. Stopped at the 30. Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 7.
At the 30-yard line.
560.
Love now. Short throw. He's got Kraft. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Ready, ready. Ultra. 50. Hut.
On first down, they'll go to the ground to take it. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Great job defensively. Stretched it out, got the tackle for loss. He had 2 TFLs last week, by the way.
Yeah, what you're describing right there is a player who can set the edge well. You always hear that, meaning he's not getting hooked by an offensive lineman or...
That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jayden Reed, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are back within a score. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18. Watch out.
Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it 2nd down and 12. Purdy now to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. 4 receivers on the field. It's 3rd and 4. Purdy looking to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Still going inside the 20. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A big play there. 58 yards. And the Niners have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now 21-7. The 49ers ready to kick it away. And here we go. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Okay, right.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Ready,
So
ready.
from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Black 40. Hut, hut.
Here's a give up the middle. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. The Packers at 2-0 here to begin the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Let's go. 10 black. Black, blaster, 6. Fury, yellow. 10.
Here's Love. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
43, ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
And now this ball picked up in the end zone. Remember, this is a live ball. He's past the 30, and he will be out of bounds. So a clever idea on the run back, but the field goal unit able to stop him before he could really get going. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Nate Hobbs there to bring him down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Now, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. And the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Kyle Shanahan's made the decision. They're going on 4th down. Back to throw, Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
4 yards. And the 49er first down. A gain of 4 yards. And the 49er first down.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 66 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone, first down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Same target, same result. It's Kittle. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that will bring up 2nd down.
16-yard line.
Now Purdy. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the pack. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for him.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice you're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, and suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of the defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. And the tight end goes in motion left. On 2nd and 9. Purdy. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
And the 49ers first down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Out of the gun, Purdy. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And inside the 20 before it's brought down. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
17 yards. First down, 49ers.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And we'll get this one down to about the 17. Brought down that time by Quay Walker. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there.
A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the 49ers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. Escapes the defender. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Open man downfield is Hardman. He's got it. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Love. Now this aired out deep for Reed. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is, but that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Final play of the half. Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And nothing comes of this last-ditch attempt at points as time will run out on this first half. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Get set. Get set. Watch out.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
A first carry for the All-Pro running back. It's Josh Jacobs. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
4 yards on the pickup.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry.
He's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Everybody was coming on the blitz that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result. Your quarterback goes down, and sometimes he goes down hard.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. On now is the Packers punter, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And out will come the offense as they take over. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
Wide open receiver complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. It's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, Purdy. Looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now a draw play to McCaffrey. Able to fight through one tackle. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9.
75 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. 2nd and 3 from the 9. They run with McCaffrey off the option.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey.
His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season.
And the 49ers take a 3-touchdown lead.
And now it's blocked. And all the way into the end zone, and it's 2 points. Well, I think there was a lot of surprise from the kicking team there. After the block, they kind of froze and then realized, oh, wait, they can return this, and they returned it all the way.
And you know why they froze? Not often do you get that second sound, right? There's the kick, you hear that, and then there's that second thud when there's a block. That's when people freeze and they have to realize where the ball is. They picked it up and took it the other way.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 34. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
32. Ready.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
On play action, love to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Ready?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Like someone thought they had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
On now is the Packers punter. He'll boot it away from about his 35. Yeah, this is a high kick, but it's not going anywhere. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Play action. Now Purdy. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, San Francisco.
Purdy. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Watch out!
Shotgun now with Purdy. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Here's Purdy. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
He was covered by Xavier McKinney.
Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Taking it about the 16. 35 yards that time on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10.
At their own 22-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Here we go.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
And they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone.
Set punt. 60 red. Ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
Watch out.
1st down. 1st
Come on,
and 10
blue.
at the
Black
46-yard
ultra.
line.
Black 40. Claws red. Set punt.
To the air again. Love. Aiming for Jacobs. He's got him. Reeling it in on the out route. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Still. Ready.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Yellow. Ready?
Love, they go play action now. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Touchdown, Packers. Mecole Hardman, 37 yards. And the Packers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Going after him right down the middle. There, they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Back now at Lambeau. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Purdy now to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back into 28. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A very good return there, giving an even 20 yards. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10.
Okay, right.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
2nd and 10.
Smash, red, set, ready. 52, blaster, 6, mega, drill, green. Rail, yellow. Hut.
Now Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Striker. Come on, set. Claws, 10 black. Ready.
Love from the gun. The swing ran out wide to Jacobs. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Here we go. Set.
Now a handoff running for the middle. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Firing quickly out wide is Love.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Ready.
The penalty yards marched off as they'll try again on 2nd and goal.
Set, punch. Black, 95 blue. Set.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Rifles one, it's going to be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the 49ers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here, maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and you come up with the interception in the end zone.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 124 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They go play action here. Purdy. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
A gain of 33 yards.
Quick throw completed by Purdy. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle, an 11-yard touchdown. And the 49ers are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Moody good with the extra point. And that will make this a 19-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, boy, tough conditions out there. I don't know if the defender slipped or what, but he had a man wide open, and that's a bad one to miss on. They don't come a whole lot easier than that one right there.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And got his man, complete. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Ready,
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Steal, check, steal. Ready?
Jacobs going to try the middle. Stops short of the 25, but that second effort got him a couple extra. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down, fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Set.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
It's 2nd and 7 from the 9.
Ready. 50, grip.
One last shot now for Love.
And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch.